So, welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is Chijoke Tipa, your favorite instructor here, and I teach to transform. Yeah, I'm so excited to be live again. Uh, it's been long. I went live on YouTube. It's been kind of long, but I appreciate you for joining us today. So tonight I'll be answering some questions from PDB. They just concluded Personal Development Bootcamp. And if you are live with us, and even if you are watching this as a replay, I would like you to stick to the end. I think I should make a special offer for those who stick to the end. Yeah, maybe give you a special gift. But let's see. Yeah, so if you are live with me, you can make a comment. Tell us in the comment section, in the comment box, where you are watching from, so that people can know that something is going on, and I would see you as well. I'd like to see your comments. If you are live with me, you can make a comment, so I would see you. All right. So I would like to know if you are live with me. So yes, I'll be answering some questions from PDB. Some persons have been asking me some questions in my DMs. A lot of them I was not able to even see them, but I feel it's necessary for me to answer those questions. I may not be able to answer questions one on one, so I had to start doing this on YouTube. Okay, so if you are here with me, you're welcome, and I would like you to, yeah, state where you are watching from, who you are, and where you are watching from. I would like to see that in the comments so I can say hi appropriately. So, and if you can hear me clearly as well, I would like to know if I would need to make any necessary adjustments. And then like this video and subscribe to the channel. There's this bell icon you would see. Let me see if it's going to show up. There's this bell icon you would see on YouTube, maybe just here or here, I don't know. But there's a bell icon. You subscribe and then hit that, smash the notification icon, the bell icon. What the bell icon is going to do for you after you subscribe is that you are going to be among the, in fact, you're going to be the first person YouTube tells that Chijo Kyotiba has uploaded a video. So whenever I upload anything on YouTube, you're going to receive it first. And whenever I go live like this one, you're also going to receive the notification first. So I'd like to know, who's this first person who joined us this night? I'd like to know. I'll be really glad to know. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. I can only see, I'm not seeing the name yet, but you are welcome. I appreciate you so much. So yes, let me go to the first question. I wish I could see the comments. I wish I could read the comments, but I don't know how this is not showing me what I want to see. So let's go to the first one. Okay, the first question is this. Let me pop it up on the screen. Fear. Somebody asked me, all these questions, they are from one person, but I decided to do this video to answer the questions, to clear these questions. Okay, so this person asked, I realized that the fear of starting an idea, okay, I realized that the fear of starting an idea and not receiving the expected result always grips me. How do I tackle this most? Okay, this most especially in an unhelpful environment. Now, let me start from the unhelpful environment. Okay, if your environment is not helping you, I would advise you to do nothing else but change the environment. If your environment is not helping you, I would advise you to do nothing else but change the environment. How do you change your environment? You don't necessarily need to run away from your current location. Yes, if it calls to that, if it calls for that, you should. But then, even if you can't, create your own environment. If you cannot find the suitable environment, create it. You have opportunities online to meet people and network with people. Some of my closest friends right now, I mean, some of the people in my closest network, my closest circle, people I can share my challenges with, I can share my financial issues with and stuff like that, and we give ourselves ideas. I have never seen them eyeball to eyeball. I have not touched them. Okay, but we met online, right? A lot of times, the people who are close to you, who you meet physically with, you know, may not be the kind of people you want to associate with. That's the truth. That's the truth. Okay. And you check it. This happens most of the time because you've, let's say, you have all known yourselves for a while, or whatever it is. Okay, especially in school settings, you know, your classmates and all, they may not be going in the direction you want to go. They may have different choices, different decisions. That does not mean that they are bad, but it may not align with what you want to do, where you are going. So for you to be successful in that line, you have to create your own network, you have to create your own atmosphere, right? So you need a helpful environment that would help you thrive, that would allow you to thrive. Okay. So that said, start joining groups where people who would motivate you are more likely to be. Start joining platforms, start taking up trainings where you would most likely find people who are doing something similar to what you want to do, or people who are in a similar path with you, a similar journey with you, and are willing to grow with you. Start joining such groups and finding them and creating the environment by yourself. You can do a lot of things online. You can do a lot online. You have the leverage right in your hands. Okay. Now let's talk about fear. Okay. A lot of times fear could be, like I say, I'll call it an illusion. Okay, something you've not done, you don't know the outcome, but you are afraid. You know that this thing has this probability, it could be this, it could be this, but then you are still afraid. You have to identify the root cause of your fear. Why are you afraid? Okay, it could be that people you know have tried that particular thing and they did not succeed at it, and the fear is gripping you. Okay, now the fear of the unknown, the fear of not receiving the expected results. Now, let me tell you the truth. One of the reasons is it's this way is because, you know, we've been hardwired to admire success, and you know, by success I mean the world standards of success, and avert failure. Check it from primary school. The people who get celebrated are people who, you know, who get the best brains, the best results, the best grades and stuff like that. You know, you score an A and they write the A well, you get an F, they write the F in red. You know, we've been brought up to hate failure, to run away from failure. But that's not what it's meant to be. Failure is meant to be part of your lessons. Failure is meant to be part of what you would look at and say, oh, I did this so I can learn this. These are the lessons I learned from failing in this area. Okay, so you have to scrap that mindset, scrap that limitation. Okay, that fear, you have to eliminate it. One of the ways you can eliminate such fears is one, by working, by doing, by working, by preparation, adequate preparation. Okay, I've already made you understand that failure is meant to be part of your story. Rethink failure. Rethink failure. It's meant to be part of the story. This is what I did. This is how I failed. This is how I learned. Failure is a process. In the success journey, there are sprinkles of failure everywhere. That's the truth, whether you like it or not. Okay, there are sprinkles of failure everywhere. So you have to eliminate that veil that tells you that failure is bad, you know, and you should run away from it. You should avoid it. So the next thing we are going to be talking about is okay, I talked about the first one. Now the second thing is this. I'm not done with preparation yet. Yes, I'm not done with preparation. Go and learn, go and build. If possible, get a coach, or get a mentor to push you, you know, into doing that particular thing or launching that idea. That's one of the things that could help you. When you learn, when you prepare adequately, you are less likely to be afraid. Because the truth is, there are some things I can't start now. It's not because I'm just afraid of the unknown. It's because I know that I cannot start. I don't have the adequate knowledge to start that particular thing. Okay, there are some things I've told myself. Okay, this is for next year, or this is for long term. Okay, if I want to do it now, it's going to revolve, it's going to literally affect everything I'm doing. It's going to affect the way I'm preparing right now. It's going to affect the books I'm reading right now. It's going to affect the courses I'm taking right now. Okay, I want to start up something. I want to build, build a business. I want to go deep now in structures. Okay, in terms of structures. And that is the reason why I'm reading books like this. I have books like this. Okay, if you can see I have my book library here, my mini book library. I'm reading books like The Fail Safe Startup, the This is the Rich Investor, this the Visual MBA, because I want to know how businesses work. All right, it's not something I should jump in. Normally, I would have said I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. I don't have the accurate knowledge, and that is why the illusion of fear is there. Well, I told myself these books now, they're not for this year. I'm not reading them this year. I don't intend to start any business this year. Okay. I do my side hustle. It's not, people usually mistake side hustle with business. I do my side hustle on a good level, and I'm scaling on that. But then I would like to build something more foundational. I would like to build something more solid. Okay. To dig deep and build something that would be very sustainable and have a name, that I would push that thing with. So that's why I told myself, okay, next year I'll be rooting myself, taking out about 6 months to learn. Then I can start launching out. Okay, if it is for launching, I'm not afraid of launching. I've built this radical implement or rapid manifestation mindset, rapid implementation mindset. It doesn't. I can plan a conference today and launch it tomorrow. I can plan a conference today that will start tomorrow. I'm not afraid of failing. I'm not afraid of all those things. It's something you have to consciously remove from your mind and tell yourself, what is the cost of not starting this? Okay? If you remain afraid, you've lost. If you remain afraid and you don't start, you've lost. You've lost it. No need. You've not done anything. That's just it. But if you decide to take a chance, dare yourself, try. Do it afraid. That's the only solution. You know that this is a worthwhile idea, it's a worthwhile vision, and you know that, okay, these are the steps to take, these are the steps, and then your only challenge is fear. Come on, no, do it afraid. All right. So I believe I've been able to tackle this question. I have a video on YouTube. Start now. My first YouTube video. Just scroll through my videos on YouTube. I don't have too many videos yet. So scroll through my videos on YouTube. You're going to see it. I think that's the first YouTube video I posted. And I would like you to watch the video. If you want to go deeper on this, I did a very long video on that. Okay, how to overcome the fear of starting. Whether it's writing your book, what is it called? Creating your podcast, creating your ebook. A lot of persons, it's analysis paralysis and fear of rejection. You have to identify the type of fear. What's bringing the fear? Are you afraid that if you launch it, nobody's going to want it, nobody's going to buy it, nobody's going to appreciate it? It's the same thing that's keeping people even from making posts. Because you feel like, if I post this, nobody's going to like it. We desire approval, we seek approval, and then we detest failure and run away from failure. We seek approval, we seek acceptance, we seek praises, we seek accolades. We don't understand the purpose that failure plays. Okay, so we tend to run away from it. You have to understand what's causing the fear. When you know the cause, you can uproot it. When you know the cause, you can attack it. Okay, be ready to launch. Oh. I told you, these things you have to check. Why? What's your big why? That's one of the things that will help you overcome fear. I taught you guys, or I've said it before, just in case you are watching this from somewhere else. The three, the three pillars for your big why: passion, purpose, necessity. These things are bigger than your fear. Yes, you are doing this because you love it. You are doing it because somebody needs it. You are doing it because it's going to help you to build your brand. It's going to help you to make money that you don't have. It's going to help you in different ways. So that's more reason for you to break. shift that fear aside. Oh, do it afraid. You may never start if you don't start. That's the truth. When I started creating YouTube videos, I was like, oh man, what if I post this video and nobody likes it? What if I post and nobody engages? What if I do this? What if, what if, what if? So many what ifs. The same thing when I wanted to launch my course. The same thing when I wanted to launch my ebook. The same thing. And a lot of times when I do, I now find out that what I thought, I would fail at would actually turn out so well. I was expecting so poor, I was expecting so little, but then it turned out so well. So what if I didn't do it? What if I didn't take the chance? Obviously, you will do some things and you fail. Obviously, you do some things and they won't hold water. That's the truth. But you have to do it regardless. You have to do it so that you can learn. I'm so glad that somebody is here. I'm seeing a comment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chukudalo. Benjamin. Okay, so good. If you are here, if you are seeing this, if you are live with me, please make comments. Please make comments. Drop your comments or drop fire emojis. Drop so many things. Drop plenty. Anything you can see, you can touch. Just drop it inside. Anything around you, drop it inside this comments. Let it catch fire. Okay. Drop anything. If you burn it down, I will host another show, another session, and we'll continue. So good. Yeah, I was saying that your big whys or the core pillars for your big why, they outweigh your fear. Okay, they outweigh your fear. Talked about passion, purpose, necessity. So I think I've dwelled on this a lot. Let me go to the next question. Right? Let me go to the next question. Uh, good. Chukudalo, you're welcome. I can see your comments now. I'm so glad. So glad to have you here. So let's go to the next question. We should have had background music here. Should have had background music so that people will be enjoying yourselves while wait for the next session to pop up. So yeah, tada. FOMO. Now this question is coming. Says, I literally ran away from social media platforms last year due to this, trying to overcome this, but there is this kind of displeasure I get when I see my mates ahead of me, and they are always what is this person saying? I think they are always talking about the achievements. I think that's what should be here. Let me see. Oh my. Okay, let me see what's meant to be there. Okay. Okay, hold on a little. Okay, this is broken kind of. So that's not the complete question. But I'll pull it up and just hold on a second. Okay, I think it's they always oppress us with their status. How do I handle this? Okay. Okay. So good. They say they always oppress us with their status. So let me tell you my own story. I would agree with you, it's not easy. It's not easy. People who do not know will tell you, or people who do not understand you will tell you, get motivation, draw motivation from it, get motivated, blah 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 blah. But it's really not easy. I had my own fair share when I started out online, and you know, anywhere you turn to the left. This person is posting testimonial. I made 1 million in 2 days. I made 2 million in 2 days. I made 100 this in this, and I've not even made shishi. I'm still trying to even if it is this online thing. Let me see if it works. Even if it is 10 naira, let me make. And I'm seeing all sorts of things. Now it was in two ways. And a lot of times it depended on the person's intention and how the person brought the message. I had people who gave me hope. I had people who I saw the achievements and I was inspired. I also had people that I just had to block them. I mean, truly, I won't lie. I had to mute them. I don't want to see again. I've seen too much. It's disturbing my brain. Okay, you are just here to torment everybody and tell us that you've made this, you've won this, you've gotten scholarship, won award, won, a lot of times they are just doing that to paint the picture of I'm doing well and you are not. Okay, you are wasting your time. I'm the one who is using my life well. Okay, I fell for that stupidity, I'll call it, earlier on, when I started online. I would finish courses and I post the certificate and I'm trying to, to ginger, I finish this, that's my joy and stuff. But at the point I realized that, man, if I really want to be relevant, I should focus more on inspiration than I do on intimidation. In fact, intimidation was out of my list. I was not doing this to intimidate anybody. Okay? If my work is not inspiring people, I'm failing. If my work is not motivating people, I'm failing, no matter how successful I might seem online. All right. So good. And there's this danger of, people, there's this, well, I say this temptation to just come online to share their good stuff, to share they got this, they won this, they applied for this and got admitted, and all those things. The pressure is unnecessary. The pressure is overwhelming. And you feel at the end of the day, you may feel like this your own life self. Be like, say, go and enter LinkedIn, go and join LinkedIn. You see what I'm saying? You see people at the age of 2 winning scholarships at the age of 2. People in their mother's womb buying Benz in their mother's womb. People, at the age of 8, they've built robot and built this and done this one and graduated with a 5.0 and all those things. Those things are good. But a lot of times people feel like social media is a dump yard for their achievements. Just come, anything they achieve. I've done this one, clap for me. Anything they achieve, they dump it. I've done this, clap for me. No, that's not how it is. And if you are like that, you should consider stopping. You should consider flipping the switch. Start inspiring somebody, start giving somebody hope, even through your achievement. Let people know that, okay, they can also achieve this if they put their mind to it, if they put in the work. Okay, so yes, I'll tell you 2 things. Try and get motivation, try and drive and draw motivation from those you can draw motivation for. If you try to draw the motivation and it's not coming, it's not because you're rich. There are some persons you have to mute so that you can have peace of mind. Doesn't mean you're a witch or you're a wizard. Okay, if you are not getting your peace of mind, if their success is a threat to your life, to your mental health, to your emotional stability, mute, unfollow, block, anything you want to do. Rita Weke, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate. I'm just seeing your comment now. It means that you are joining now. Okay, good. So let them know. I'm sorry, don't mind me. I did not say let them know before you can start letting people anybody know. I did not say let them know. Mute, unfollow. If worst gets to worst, block. But you don't have to block. Don't block. Okay, don't block because you are burning the bridge here. They may still have some things to benefit from your connection with them. So don't block. But you can mute, you can unfollow. Nobody's going to beat you. Nobody is the owner of social. The person said that the father is the owner of social media. The person should come and explain well so that we understand. Okay, so there's you see, definitely you have to admit it. There are a lot of persons that are doing better than you in different ventures, but you also have to understand your personal success metric. I teach this to people who are close to me, my close students, and then my close circle, my mentees, my inner circle. I teach this a lot. Understand your personal success metrics. Your personal success metrics is very important. The fact that somebody got a scholarship, it may not really appeal to you. Me, No matter the amount of job you want to get a job with Google, get a job with Apple, get a job with anything. I don't really fancy it. It's not my thing. So why should I start, getting envious over it? Okay? I don't have to. You make hundreds of millions in one day. It's none of my business. In fact, at a point when I started seeing small money from my training, I could look at it and I'm like, so this is what people are running. This is what people are running helter skelter for, and trying to oppress people for this. Okay. So at a point, people started quarreling me for organizing free trainings. Why are you doing this? I'm like, okay, I would rather have a free training and gather people in their numbers, and I'm interacting with them and training them and they are learning, than just have 5 persons and or 6 or 7 or 10, and I'm just battling with just that little number. Going on right now, but okay, I'm back. Okay, so good. Not necessarily because I want to impact on those people well. I'm doing this because I want the money. Okay, you want money, okay. I'll go and now start. There are some people that the reason why they good understand your personal growth journey and your success metric. There are some persons why some persons that just because they saw that their friend got they say 6 figures in 350, sorry, 6 figures in 30 days, or 6 figures in 5 days, how to make 750K in 4 days, how I made this and they are advertising, affiliate marketing and all those things. They are good though, but those things don't trigger me one bit. It doesn't trigger me. Okay, make money from this, make money from that, fine and good. That's your own, that's your joy. Have fun, congratulations, you are doing well. Build a land, buy a car, build a house, buy a car, buy one for me, thank you. Okay, but I will not sacrifice all my life to start pursuing money. And then, you know I don't think I would ever get to a point where I would stop hosting free trainings. Yeah, I have paid trainings. I have people who commit to me for my paid sessions, my one-on-one sessions, when I have time for them, make out time for them, my inner circle and stuff. But then I still feel fulfilled reaching out to people in their numbers and teaching them what will help their lives. Okay. And even at that, a lot of people, after attending my free trainings, they still come and pay for my premium classes or my paid class. In fact, I won't call it premium because even my free trainings are premium content. So that is my success metric. I'm always thinking, how can I reach out to more people? How can I reach out to a larger number of people? For me, it's not really, the money doesn't freak me out. So when I see people saying, I made 1 million in 2 days, I just, I feel free. I feel, congratulations, you've done it. Good, share it in your village. Okay. A lot of people are mounting that pressure. Some of them are using they're using it as a marketing tactic. I've seen a lot of adverts on affiliate marketing. I don't even know which one is which again. I don't know which one is true. Who made what and what made who? I don't even know again. Every advert I'm seeing 750K in 1 month, 750K in 2 months, 750K in 1 month. And I'm like, where is this thing coming from? Is it I still know it. I'm not dissing affiliate marketers now. Affiliate marketing is wonderful. I'm also an affiliate marketer, not a serious one actually. But then I don't agree with all those gimmicks. You've not made shishi from expert now. You've not I'm calling the name now. You've not made shishi. But you are telling people how to make 750K into, and you are posting other people's testimonials. Don't you see it's not good? What you are doing, is it good? Is it fair? Is it a good thing? So a lot of people, they use that, and the pressure is overwhelming. You feel like your friend just made this, your friend made this, your friend did this. Go on LinkedIn, you see some of those things. I did this at the age of 2, I did this at the age of 3, and all those things. Understand your own life, understand your own journey, what makes me feel fulfilled. That is the area of my calling. That's where I should be thinking. That's where I should be going. I have no time for distraction. Okay, I have no time for that. Your journey is different. Your own journey is different. Okay, so that's it. Free yourself from every form of social anxiety. If it's going to take you going out for a while to catch your breath, to catch yourself, no problems, go out. Maybe a week or two or three. Don't let anybody judge you for being outside of LinkedIn, for being outside of WhatsApp, for being outside of Facebook. Don't let anybody judge you. Okay, yeah. But then it's about you and who you serve, or who you want to serve, or what you want to offer. It's about you. Okay, so ignore the distraction. The noise will come. You can't run forever. The noise will come. You have to develop a thick skin towards those things. If you see them, if you can mute. Just mute and go your way. you know Look out for people who inspire you, not people who intimidate or oppress you. Okay, see, there are people that every time, I was following them, and it seemed like all they were doing in their life is to show me where they are eating pizza and eating, drinking juice in a hotel or in a swimming pool, just to illustrate that their business is going well. At a point, I was like, no, 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 this can't be. I can't be consuming this content, and it's making me feel bad about myself. So no, I muted. I mute. Okay, so I ensure the people I am following, there are people who are giving me content that I want. There's always a way around these things. You can unmute, you can unfollow, you can unfriend too. I tell people, okay, that was it last year or so. I was very intentional about telling people, if you feel like I'm not giving you value, or if you feel like I'm only intimidating you, please mute me for the sake of your own mental health. Mute me. Yeah, mute me. It's simple. Just I was even teaching people how to mute. You can imagine. Just the three dots and then mute. It's simple. It's that simple. Okay. On social media, people who are mounting unnecessary pressure on you and making you feel like you are worth less for yourself, you are not worth anything. Mute, unfollow. Simple. Nobody's going to fight you. If you meet on the road, you greet. But it's not, life is not like that. You can't be stressing yourself on top something wey no concern you, abi something wey no go help your life. So that's it. I hope we are flowing here. I hope we are flowing. I hope you are following me closely. Victoria Edozie, my sister and my friend. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so happy to see you all here. I'm so happy for those who are coming in live. If you are coming in live, just drop your location and where you are viewing. I mean, yeah, your location is where you are viewing from, obviously. So drop your location and your name. Yes, your name. I can see your name here. So drop your location and drop some fire emojis. Drop anything. I told you, drop anything you can see around you, even if it's fufu. Just drop it inside here. I'll collect and eat. Have onubu soup. Okay, so good. Don't feel like you are being left out. Yes, understand your personal success metrics. I think I should type. I should type that. But it's not. I think the metrics I mean is metric. Metrics, like meter, measurement. Okay, your own success metrics may be, let's say, investing in people and staying happy, and being with the right people, being with the right network, the right friends and stuff. It may be completing courses online, maybe writing your own book and publishing it. Okay, so somebody who is there, and it changes per time. It changes per time. So somebody who is good. Chukwudalu Benjamin. I'm glad you are going to escape. You are escaping that already. So somebody who is making 10 million every day with one business model like that, with network marketing or whatever, and is trying to pull you into it, he is now rubbing off the this thing on your face and snapping pictures in swimming pool, and you are feeling pressured. You now leave the one that you want to be doing, the one that gives you joy, and you are running to go and make. At the end of the day, when you enter there, you realize that it's not so easy. It's not that easy. Yes, understand your personal success metrics. So Let's go to the next question. Volunteering. Volunteering. Said this might sound funny or weird, but I can't find any volunteering platform around me. Okay, can't find any volunteering. I mean, environs wise. Okay, so how do you find volunteer opportunities? How do you find volunteer opportunities? Now, I thought volunteering in PDB. I thought volunteering in PDB. This is advanced wisdom. You should go and read that part all over again. You must not wait for the opportunity to come for you. The skills that you have, start looking for who to serve with those skills. There are a lot of people who already have impact in your life. Start from those people. There are a lot of people who have helped you through their content, through their trainings. Maybe I'm not talking about this. I'm not saying this because of PDB. I'm telling you what I've practiced. I'm telling you what I know. Okay, I attend the training and I find out that the speaker did absolutely well and stuff. Or that was how I started volunteering, with one of the organizations I currently volunteer for, and I've been really, really exposed via that organization, connected with people that I cannot even mention their names. Okay, how did I start? I attended the training. The delivery was wonderful. The set of speakers they brought, I loved the idea of everything. I had to reach out and I was like, I would love to work with this organization. I would love to volunteer. Before I knew, they connected me to with the founder. We talked, and after a while, despite the guy was shocked. Like, you're already popular, you're already famous, you already have all this, you've done this, done that, and you want to volunteer. That's ridiculous. Like, that's strange. Before I knew what was happening, in one conversation, he was already talking about how to make me the training lead and make me the media team lead. Just like that. I did not apply. I did not write any application. I didn't write any letter or something like that. But it was because of my attitude, my approach. So I didn't need to look far. You don't need to look so far. Stop looking to apply for Google, to volunteer with Google. That you have 10,000 applicants, and they will, at the end of the day, they not send you a rejection mail for volunteering. No. They'll tell you, after 10,000 applications, only two were picked for the role, and blah 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 blah, and you're not among the two. They'll start dropping motivational quote for you. It's not every time. It's not always Google. It's not every time you are looking for Google. Start from the ones who are around you. Okay, the ones that are close to you. Then you move, you proceed. As much as you can carry. Don't go and volunteer in 30 places and at the end of the day you are useless to 30 of them. It's not fun, it's not good. Okay, so this is who I want to work with, and I feel there is more to volunteering than what people see. It's both psychological and spiritual as well. There's this connection, when you are volunteering for the right person, the right brand, the right organization. Okay, especially when you are not expecting anything in return, but you are doing this with your heart because this is what it aligns with. Okay, there are a lot of them out there, you just don't see them. There are a lot of small business owners who are looking for volunteers, you just don't see them. Okay, there are also volunteer communities. Go online, type volunteering. This one is not, I don't even need to teach you this. Just go to Google, type volunteering or volunteer opportunities in Nigeria. You see a lot of them. Go to opportunity desk and search. Go and type serial volunteer. I know there's a serial volunteer community on WhatsApp, but I don't think it's on. I don't think it's online. I don't know if they have a website. But go and search for serial volunteer. You will see volunteer opportunities plenty. But don't be so hyped and emotional about it that you think it's bread and butter. Volunteering is not bread and butter. In fact, volunteering can ruin relationships. It can ruin your relationship with people. You join an organization as a volunteer, and you think you are just joining. You did not know that your boss has temper issues or has time issues or something like that, and doesn't even tolerate nonsense. And you try one or two things, person lashes out on you, and you run away, or maybe you don't deliver on time or something like that. You have to consider a lot of these things before you volunteer. It's not all sweet, it's not all rosy. I've worked with very toxic brands before, you know, worked with, I've done volunteering that wanted to scatter my head. So it's something you should be uh, uh, intentional about. Okay, it's something you should be very intentional about, and look out for brands around you. Okay, there are people making volunteer openings. When you see such, you can apply. You can also slide. I taught this in volunteer scaling, the teaching on PDB. You can start sliding into DMs. Okay, every big brand out there, they need volunteers every time of the day. Even when they close that application, they still need volunteers. There's always something you can do. Even if it's just be sharing flyers, just volunteer. Any flyer you see from this person, share it. There's always something you can do. There's always a vacuum you can feel at any point in time. See, if you ask anybody, how can I support you right now? And they say, don't worry, they're lying. Okay. If you ask anybody, how can I be of support to you or your brand? And they say, no, I'm okay, they're lying. It's a pure lie. It's a pure lie. If they don't need one extra person to enroll for their training, they need visibility. Everybody needs visibility. If they don't need visibility, they need a like on their post. They need another like on their post, another like on their post. Okay. They want to get their book published. They want to get host their course on a website. They want to create a landing page. They want to do so many things. Everybody you are seeing out there who is making impact, who is doing a lot, they want to do a lot of things, but they can't do it themselves. Okay, they want to design their flyer. You think I work with one of my volunteers, my and also my mentee, Cornelius Aboderin. He came into my life when I've worked with other designers and very close, who also volunteered to work with my to work for my brand. Akinola Paul is one of them. He did wonderful designs for me. Till he got so busy. He got so busy, and I couldn't even find him again. But then Cornelius Aboderin came into my life when I needed him the most. He's not here. I don't think he's here. You know, he just took up my designs. I didn't call. I didn't make any. I'm not sure I made any opening. I didn't announce anything. But the guy just took my designs like his personal property, his personal matter. Okay. So that's volunteering. That's volunteering. It doesn't have to be Google or what else, or LinkedIn or whatever. It doesn't have to be. Some of the opportunities that will catapult you to your next biggest position in life, or next biggest opportunities, some of the volunteer openings that will catapult you to your next big thing, maybe something you are seeing as small. So that's it. That's it. They're around you. Just look around. You find them. Okay. And then events too. Events too. Ask. That's the thing. Ask. See, start with, that's why you need to work on your network. Your network of friends. See, you should have friends that when a business summit is holding in Asaba, they call you, hello, where are you? Let's attend this summit now. This one is holding. Or people who post that kind of information on their WhatsApp status, or who post it in a WhatsApp group. You should join groups where such things are holding. Okay? Imagine there's a free business summit for young people, and they're inviting people like Tony Elumelu and Fela Durutoye. It's free, or maybe there's a ticket fee of 10K or something like that, and you can pay, and you pay, and then you call the LOC. I used to do that for every conference I attended as an undergraduate in my field, physiotherapy. I would call the LOC, local organizing chairman, and tell them, okay, I'm coming, I want to volunteer. That's it. In fact, a lot of times I would call and use my influence and bargain for student price. Tell them, okay, I'm coming with my students, I'm coming with my classmates, I'm coming with some of my friends, and I didn't see any student fee, any student discount fee on the flyer. Is there any provision for students? And they say, okay, I'll get back to you. I'll call you at night and we'll talk. Let me get back to the LOC. Let me get back to the chairman. Let me get back to the president. Let's talk. We have a meeting this night. And they call me and they're like, okay, we brought it up in a meeting, and they decided to, because you called, they decided to, to reduce it, to slash it. Okay, so people who are coming as physiotherapists are paying 20K, interns are paying 10K. Then because of the call, students are paying 3,000. Okay, so I will pay. I will pay. Oh, on top the fact that I paid, I'll still call them again. Hello, I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming with we're about seven. I'm organizing for them and this and that and that. Do you have any volunteer role? I will be glad to volunteer when I come. They're like, wow, wow, wow. That's how I got to connect with a lot of big shots in my profession. There is no way you come to a gathering of physiotherapists in Nigeria now. It's not possible. I can brag with that. I can brag with it. There's no way you come to a gathering of physiotherapists in Nigeria, anywhere in this country, and you call my name and you don't see at least two or three persons there. I mean, I'm not talking about two or three students. No, I'm not talking about students. I'm talking about two or three big shots in the physiotherapy space. There's no way you call my name there and not have them, at least two or three people who know me. It's not possible. The power of volunteering. It's service. I'll go to conferences with my fine clothes and my fine shoe. I'll be carrying chair up and down. You think I don't know what I'm doing? You think I'm crazy? Okay? It's easy. There's always a vacuum you can feel. Ask. I'll just meet them. Okay, sir, what's going on? Why are you carrying this? Let me help you out. Okay, what do you need now? Oh, come. I even forgot. Go upstairs. Get this bag. We are going to distribute these bags. We are starting from here. That's a souvenir. And this is a name tag. Okay, please help them write the name. Monitor this. Okay, the camera is not working so well. Let's just stay here. Let me go and do this. Just stay here. That's it. And people are seeing me everywhere. I did not officially see any volunteer opening. I don't have to see. Offer yourself, offer your time, offer your skill, offer your service. Okay? It could be that you see somebody and, okay, maybe a trainer. You volunteer yourself. I want to be your PA. I want to be in charge of this. I want to be in charge of your calls. I want to be able to, I want to reduce the work for you. How can I come into your life and something like that? There's nobody who would reject such offer. Nobody. If they do it, they're lying. If they tell you no, they're lying. Or probably they're afraid. They're afraid that maybe you are looking for something. You are trying to, because they've had the experience. A lot of persons have come with that kind of agenda, with that kind of crooked agenda, and then all of a sudden they start billing them, or they start asking them for one thing or the other, maybe to find job for them or something. A lot of things. Okay, so that's it. You have to open your eyes. You have to make the move. Okay, volunteering is in you. There's no volunteering is inside. It's a thing of the heart. It doesn't have to be official. Not every time. All the volunteer services I did, all the volunteer work I did, I don't think I got any recognition certificate apart from one. And that one, I just, how did it even happen? I don't even know. There was no opening. I just saw an event that was to hold in Oka. And I was like, okay, I don't want to attend this event as a participant. I don't just want to attend as a participant. Ordinarily, people will see me volunteering in events, and when they finally see me online and see my work and see my, what I post online, they're like, wow, I could have really greeted this guy well when we met in the event. But they saw me as a volunteer, just a volunteer. So I saw the event and I just had to take it upon myself. I messaged the convener. It's a fiscal event that was meant to hold here, hold in Oka. I messaged the convener and was like, okay, I would like to volunteer for this event. I'll be coming down to Oka. I'm currently in Navy. I would also want to inform those in my campus. Things like that. I helped her to mobilize people from my campus. I think there were about 12 people, or let me say 10 people I was able to mobilize from my campus. And also online, I posted the thing on my Facebook, on LinkedIn, was just supporting somebody who has not given me anything. Like, I've not gotten anything from her. She didn't give me money or anything. She didn't give me food. She didn't give me anything. Okay, just I admired her work online and I felt like encouraging her. I felt like supporting her. Yes, I've benefited from some of her content too, I've read some of her content and they were insightful. And I was like, let me just do this for this young lady. Okay. And I did. She was very happy. She was very excited. I went there the first day. We were three who came. We had three who came there that first day. We arranged the hall, carried chair, carried table, and I connected with them as well. I was able to connect closely with some of them. Okay. I was able to connect closely with some of them, and the next day too, we still continued the volunteer work. Okay. So I volunteered not just to carry chair and table. I also volunteered in the media team. In fact, I volunteered to do a lot of things. A whole lot of things there. I volunteered to do a whole lot of things. Now, I also had an event in Lagos. I was invited to for an award ceremony. I was an awardee. I was meant to receive an award in Lagos. I messaged the convener and told her I would want to volunteer. And she told me she has maxed out on the number of volunteers. She has, volunteer opening has finished, no slot for me. I should not bother myself, you know. But I don't know how, I don't even know why she said I shouldn't worry. Maybe it was because I was an awardee or something. But she just told me that there's no space to volunteer. I said, no problems. That day, I came to the venue. I came to the venue earlier than every other awardee. The event was meant to start by 2, either 1 or 2. I came to the venue by 11 a.m. 11 a.m. And I joined, I came, I saw the volunteers. Unfortunately, I would say fortunately for me, I was wearing the same thing, the same color with the volunteers, like the same color code, black and white. I was with my black suit and my white shirt. So the volunteers I saw, they were on white suit, black and white too, black suit and white shirt and trousers and stuff. So, so I was like, okay, now no problems. I was waiting for an opportunity to just join them and do something. That was one of the things that could give me that fulfillment. Okay, so I, you know, I was waiting. No opportunity came. They had already shared everything. I said, no, it's not possible. I must do something here. I must do something. So all of a sudden, and also where she said they needed people to come and carry cans of water from inside and take it to where I think the cooler, the cooling, whatever was. Okay, cooling bottle. So they had ice block in the bottle, whatever. So immediately I heard it, I rushed up. I stood up and I went to go and carry. People who were with me did not even know I was not a volunteer. I was an awardee. You know, I went there, dragged a packet of can water and took it down. And I was happy. At least I'm not here as a taker. Okay, I'm not here as a taker. I'm also here as a contributor. All right. Okay. So that's it. That's it. Volunteering is in many angles, but the main thing is that volunteering starts from the heart. It's a thing of the heart. Okay. Now somebody is asking this question. I think it's not part of what I want to discuss today. So you send it to me in my DM on WhatsApp. So I'll make another session for that. So let's focus on what we have here. Okay, just send it to me on WhatsApp. So the last question is mentorship. Mentorship. Finding mentors who are devoted on mentoring as scarce, or let me say, mentors who are devoted in mentoring as scarce, and if found, cost money, which is normal. But in a situation where money is an issue, not that you don't want to spend the money, but it's not there. The money is not there. Okay. First of all, um, first of all, you have to pay the price. That's what you must understand. And second of all, paying the price must not necessarily be money. Yeah, must not necessarily be money. You can pay the price in kind, through service, through submission, through so many other things. Okay, but but I'll still prefer you make that financial commitment. Yeah. If you find out that the person is worth it, you could go extra mile to get the money to pay. You could go extra mile, any legitimate means to get the money to pay. Yes. A lot of persons feel like these things are costly, these things are expensive. But the same people will go and put the same amount in Ponzi schemes and then it will crash and they start crying. Where did they get the money from? I don't know. I don't know where they got the money. They harvested it from the floor, from the earth. Okay. So yes, I agree that finding mentors who are devoted is they are very scarce to find. They are very scarce to find. There are a lot of persons that even the paid mentorship programs, you just join the group, you not even join groups, eh? You won't even join group. Maybe they'll add you to a broadcast list. Every morning they'll send you one long thing and tell you to read. Okay? And you just can't you just don't understand what you are doing there. Or every time one Zoom meeting or the other that you don't even understand the language of the person. You're just there, lost, missing in action. But then you have to, it's like ultimate search. You have to when you find the right person, it will click. When you find the right person, you will know. When you find the right mentor, you will know. You will know that you found the right person. Okay? And like I said, find out how much they are charging for mentorship, for their mentorship programs, for their inner circle, whatever, whatever. Find out how much they are charging. Now, if it is something you cannot afford, you can find a way to attract that person to you. This is what a lot of persons don't understand. Today, people just want to take. They want everything for free. They even want the mentor's life. If the person can die and give his life to them for free, they would so much appreciate. In fact, they will not even appreciate. They'll just type thank you and go. But they want everything from the person, right? So you have to come to the point where you know what you want and you are ready to pay the price to get what you want. Okay? And for me, there was a point when I started doing this mentoring thing. I started mentoring for free. Yeah. I created a group and started mentoring people for free. And it came to a point that I told myself I won't do that kind of thing again. Because a lot of persons took it for granted. I mean, they took it for granted. They say you are in a mentorship relationship, a mentor puts up a call or puts up a Zoom class, and you feel you have all the excuses in the world that will make you not to attend, not to show up. That's horrible. You don't need a mentor. You need Okpa or Okpa and Sprite or Okpa and Coke. Drink it and be happy. Eat and be merry. Be filled. You don't need a mentor. If you're not ready to follow, if you're not ready to sacrifice, if you're not ready to pay, if payment is involved, if you prefer to eat pizza, you know, a box of pizza is 5K or 4K or 10 or 6K or 10K depending on the location. If you prefer to eat pizza 3 times a week than to getting a mentor, you don't need a mentor. You need pizza, excess pizza. You need more pizza, not a mentor. Go and buy pizza, take pizza, enjoy pizza with chilled Coke. You don't need a mentor. Okay? So I agree that they are scarce. You observe before you shoot your shot. You observe, you know. I don't just go storm into people's DMs just because I see that they have 10,000 followers on Instagram or 10,000 followers on LinkedIn or whatever. And I want you to be my mentor. Or because they made a post and the post went viral or you found value in the post. Boom. I want you to no, it's not like that. You observe, you follow, sometimes for months, sometimes for weeks. What's this person's value system? I taught this in the other session on my birthday on Facebook. You should go and check the video. You should go and check the video out. I think I would have to put it back on YouTube, like harvest it from Facebook and put it on YouTube if I have the time. But check the person's value systems. What does this person value? What does this person like? What's this person's commitment to other people's growth? Does the person currently mentor other people? What results has he bettered? Who are the people he has mentored? What are their results? Okay. So from there, you will know how to approach that person, if you would even need to approach the person at all. Okay. So then you said it costs money. I agree. Go and pay. Go and find a way to. Your school fees cost money, but money came for it. See, let me tell you, we've come to a point where a lot of people. I'm not saying that the person who asked this question is making excuses, just in case you see it. But then I want to trash this once and for all. We've come to the point where a lot of persons make excuses for things that I don't even see reason for. You say you want to start, you want to. There's there are some persons that if it's a Ponzi scheme, they know how to tell their parents and explain, Daddy, there's this business. They'll call it business. This business that came out. I need 40,000 to invest. You know what to tell your father to give you 40,000 to go and invest in a business that will crash. To crash on top of your head. But then when it comes to something that can help your life and help you grow, help you scale, help you start something sustainable, a coaching program, a mentorship program or something like that, an online course, a book, you cannot tell the same person because you feel you are disturbing him. That's the thing. The same thing with schooling. Schooling is expensive. Education is expensive. But you will still pay the school fees. You will still keep paying it. You still keep paying it. You will pay, finish. You graduate. You don't even know your left from your right. But the money must come out. The money must come out. But then they say a mentorship mentorship program of 20K. In this time around, you have nobody to tell, or even 10K, or even 5K. You have nobody to tell. You don't have anybody to tell this one. Okay, because they feel they won't understand, right? Not your father, not your mother, and all that stuff. Then you also have to come to the point of personal autonomy. You also have to come to the point where you start this. If you are in this category that you still say there's no money, get angry. Get very angry. It's a crime against you, against your future, against your entire generation, where you cannot afford what you need to become successful. When you cannot afford the basic things, it's a crime, a big crime against you. So get angry and tell yourself that you have to find something. See, I saw a mentorship program that I wanted to join, and it wasn't meant to be for long. I think about 3 months or 2 months or so, I think about 3 months. And I saw the price and I was like, oh my God. In fact, the price is unbelievable. It was in dollars. I did not want to change it to naira. But one thing that thing did to me is it reminded me that if I must grow to the point that I want, there are some will I say some channels I'll have to pass through, and those channels need capital. If I must get to the point I want to get to, there are some essential steps I must take, and those steps are capital intensive. I can't do them broke. So I reminded myself the need for building the fund, building the cash flow, creating digital products, selling them, learning how to sell and stuff like that. That's how it works. You make some money, reinvest in your growth. But the problem with a lot of persons is that the source is not there. There's no source of flow. There's no source whatsoever. It's just daddy give me, mommy give me. That's terrible. It's very terrible. You have to come to the point where you realize that, okay, now I have the money to afford what I want, what I need to grow. If they say it's a course, that one is not a problem. I'll afford it. If they say it's a book that you need, at least to the basic level. Okay? So I've talked about that. And I've talked about attracting the mentors. Even if you don't have money, attract them. Attract them. I'm not saying you should come and attract me. I'm not saying you should come and start attracting me so I can mentor you for free. No, I don't do free mentorship. Yeah, I don't do free mentorship for reasons. I prefer to keep it that way. It's part of what I learned in a book I was reading, and yes, that's true. People tend to commit more to their growth when they have a good financial commitment attached to that particular journey. Yes. So, but then there are people in fact, the truth is, there's no limit to what you can do with this information. Okay. volunteering can attract you the right, it can attract you the right men. In fact, anybody you are volunteering for is indirectly mentoring you. The mentorship relationship may not be official, but just understand that you have already started existing at the realm of mentorship. It may not be official, but you have kicked into that realm. Maybe just one or few touches, one or two few touches, and it's official because it's official. But then that's it. Okay, that's it. Use the information you have well. Okay. Um. Yes. Go and make money. Go and make money. Sincerely, there's nothing else I can say. Go and make money. Go and make money. There's a lot of money, a lot of ways you can make money now, legitimately. Go and watch that my video, how to make money from anything. It's on Facebook, it's on Learner's Tribe. Go to Learn 247 group on Facebook, Learner's Tribe, and watch the video. I think maybe I'll how do I even get the link across? Or you can send me a message and get the link. So yeah, at this point, if you are still watching with me, you can subscribe. I said that before. So subscribe to my channel so that you get updates, like the video, make comments so that people will know that something is going on, and the algorithm will help pop it up. And then what else? What else? Yeah, I think that's all I have to answer for now. That's all I have to answer for now. Okay. Daniel ID, you are welcome. You are welcome. Daniel is my good friend. I met him on Facebook, and I'm glad to have you here, sir. I'm glad to have you here. Victory, the Iwang brothers, Elijah Iwang and Victory Iwang. I'm really impressed with you guys. Like really, really impressed. Like this brother is carrying this brother along. You are doing well. You will be like the Landa brothers of our time, or the Wright brothers. Invent one big invention like that, and the name will just be trending everywhere. Iwan brother, Iwan brother, and I'll be bragging. I know this. We attended the same fellowship together. We are from the same. We are from NIFES, and they're my people now. Definitely. So I like the vibe. Thank you so much. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up, guys. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your presence here tonight, and. Yes. These are the questions that the person asked. So if you have further questions from all these, you can send it to my DM. You can send it to my DM, and I'll make up another session, another YouTube session to answer all the questions. So yes. Thank you very much. I would expect your feedback. Tell me what you enjoyed about the session. Write in the comments. Just tell me what you enjoyed, if you actually enjoyed it, or maybe you did not enjoy it. So I should go and cry. Yeah, maybe you didn't enjoy it. Just tell me you did not enjoy it. Tell me to go and cry. Just say go and cry, sir. That you did not enjoy it, and I'll just lie down here. I'll start crying. But then if you enjoyed the session, let me know. Sally Carlton. I believe I don't know if I got it correctly. Okay, so I'll be bringing up some of your posts, your comments. I'll be pulling some of them up in the screen. Yeah, Elijah Iwan dropped some fire emojis. Yeah, Daniel ID, my brother. Thank you so much. Victory Iwan, I see your comment. So yeah. That's a lot of energy. And then Sally, thank you, sir. You're welcome, Sally. I really, really, really do appreciate. So yes, and as for the mentorship, I think this would have been a personal discussion with the person who asked this question, but I'll find her. My inner circle is open for enrollment, and you can join my inner circle. It's my mentorship group. Uh, Wow, I'm so happy, Clara. I'm so happy that you enjoyed this. I'm so happy you enjoyed this. Wow. I'm glad, like I'm excited. I'm excited to have you all here. I'm excited. We'll do this more often. Okay? So good. My inner circle is open for enrollment. And it's just the price of how many loaves of bread now. I don't know how many loaves of bread to buy, but they will not be too plenty. Yeah, it will not be too plenty. So you can do well to join. You can do well to join. You can do well to join. If you watched this video and you got to this part, you can do well to join. Send me a message, uh, and then we'll get to it from there. We can talk about your mentorship needs. I'll put you through a call first, a free call, and then we talk about if you need that. Anyways, if you need that, you can pay up front and join the inner circle. I've already started, dropping content on the group little by little. We're officially kicking off 1st of March, but the early bird payment has expired. Yes, it's expired 1st of February. But then I'll see what to do for you. If you're coming into my DM, you can come in this night. Of course, you can come in this night. It's even better for you. So you can come in this night and we will talk about your mentorship needs. I'll send you the flyer, send you the information, and you can come in. I've trained people, I've raised people, and I'm still raising people. I'm still raising a lot of people, and that's in fact that's part of my success metric. My success metrics. I love to build people. I love to raise people who will become better than myself. I don't mince words when I say this. I don't joke with this. You know, I'm not lying. I love to build people who will do better than myself. I've gone on calls with people for a very short period of time, and then they go ahead and produce better results. That's leverage. That's mentorship. Okay. So that's what I believe in. That's what I believe mentorship is actually. If I'm mentoring you and at the end of the day you are not able to get the result I got, or you're not able to get to the point I've gotten, you're not able to reproduce what I have done, you're not able to go way better, go further and better than I have done, then I failed. No matter how much you paid for it, I failed. If that's actually a mentorship relationship. So that's it. I'd like you to come in to my inner circle as soon as you can. Okay, the cohort 2 is starting the 1st of March. We are officially starting. It's going to be deep. It's going to be very deep. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted you guys to know. Talking about mentorship. I just decided to chip it in because of that question on mentorship. Yeah. I am taking people who I would be proud to call my proteges. Yeah, I'm very intentional about that, and I'll be very glad to have you in. I'll be very glad to have you in, and I believe so much in you. Yeah, I had one person I told that, and the person was shocked. How can you believe in me when we've not even met? I believe in people so much. And even for the fact that you've taken out your time to attend a session like this that lasted for up to this point, and you didn't tune out, you didn't tune out when it was 2 minutes, you didn't tune out when it was 3 minutes, you didn't tune out when it was four, you stayed up to 1 hour, 12 minutes, and it means a whole lot. It means that you are ready to contribute to your own growth. It means you are ready to grow, to take the bull, your growth bulls by the horns and execute. So yes, I celebrate you and I believe greatly in you. Thank you very much. If you're interested in joining my inner circle, you can reach out to me via WhatsApp. I think my WhatsApp number should be here. Let me pull it up for the sake of those who who are yet to see that. Okay, that's my WhatsApp number. Okay, so if you don't have it already, you can copy it and then send me a WhatsApp message. All right, so yes, this is where we'll end it for tonight. I would like you to make a lot of comments, a lot of comments. I'm begging, I'm pleading. Okay, because if you leave these people, they will just leave my video, they will just leave my video there. But if you make a lot of comments, they will tell people that Coach CJ came online and give value, so other people should also see the value that he dropped. So that's it, guys. Please do make a lot of comments, tell people what you learned, share what you learned in the comments, and say some nice stuff. Okay, so that's it. Have a nice and wonderful day. You all have a nice day. Bye.